Welcome to SecureRetire USA, your go-to spot for the latest updates, tips, and secrets to make your retirement smarter, easier, and more rewarding. Stay tuned, because we've got something important for you every single day. Former President Trump is set to reverse 10 key Biden-era laws, and for Americans, the implications could be huge. From energy bills to healthcare costs, taxes, and business regulations, these changes could impact your wallet and daily life. In this video, we break down exactly which laws are targeted, what could change, and what it means for you. First, it's important to understand the scope. The laws in question span multiple areas, including economic policy, healthcare, energy, and regulation. These were laws enacted with the goal of addressing inflation, climate change, social policy, and other priorities of the Biden administration. Reversing them would not just be a political statement, it could have real impacts on taxes, energy prices, healthcare costs, and business operations. One of the areas likely to see change is energy policy. Biden-era laws encouraged renewable energy investment, imposed stricter environmental regulations, and provided subsidies for electric vehicles. Rolling these back could reduce incentives for renewable energy projects, potentially lowering costs for traditional energy producers, but slowing the nation's transition to clean energy. Consumers might see temporary reductions in energy prices, but experts warn about long-term environmental and economic consequences. Healthcare is another area under consideration. Several Biden administration policies expanded access to healthcare, strengthened protections for pre-existing conditions, and provided subsidies for insurance plans. If these are reversed, some Americans could face higher insurance premiums, fewer protections, or reduced access to affordable coverage. Seniors and families relying on federal healthcare programs would need to stay informed about how these changes might affect their benefits. Economic policy is also on the table. Some of the Biden-era laws included tax adjustments, corporate regulations, and labor protections. Rolling back these measures could impact small businesses, workers, and taxpayers, potentially reducing corporate taxes or easing regulatory requirements. While some argue this could stimulate business growth and job creation, others caution it may also increase inequality or reduce worker protections. For Americans, understanding the timeline is crucial. Even if Trump's administration takes office, reversing federal laws is not immediate. Some changes require congressional approval, legal challenges, or executive actions. This means that while the announcements are politically significant, the actual implementation could take months or longer. Staying updated through reliable news sources and official government announcements is essential. It's also worth noting the impact on daily life. Energy bills, healthcare access, business regulations, and taxation all affect how Americans live and work. Any changes to these areas could have ripple effects from household budgets to employment opportunities. For families planning major purchases or healthcare decisions, understanding potential changes now can help in budgeting and planning for the months ahead. Some laws may be partially reversed, amended, or replaced rather than completely eliminated. This means that Americans need to follow the developments closely, as some protections or benefits might remain intact while others are modified. Legal challenges from states or advocacy groups are also possible, adding another layer of complexity. Political analysts note that these reversals would signal a major shift in policy priorities. While Trump supporters argue that these moves would reduce government overreach, critics highlight the potential downsides for climate initiatives, healthcare access, and worker protections. The debate will likely be heated, and understanding both sides is important for anyone affected by these policies. In summary, Trump's plan to reverse 10 Biden-era laws could have wide-ranging effects on Americans, touching energy, healthcare, economics, and regulation. While some changes might be welcomed by businesses and certain voters, others could create challenges for families, workers, and vulnerable populations. Being informed, planning ahead, and monitoring official updates will help Americans navigate these potential changes with confidence. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more updates that matter. Remember, staying informed is the first step to a smarter retirement.